Yeah. Louis Johnson.
That's right.
Just a little something.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Get down with it. Let's feel what you feel.
That was my favorite bass player, Louis Johnson, when I was growing up.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got Detroit bass player, Mr. David Allen Nichols.
Uh-oh, here we go. Got it right this time. Got it right.
David Nichols, we did another Detroit player, and also in the house we got Mr. Larry Lee in the house. We got Mr. Homie Hobbs in the house. Carl Holmes, Homie Holmes. Yeah, why I keep screwing that up? And we got Mr. T. Washington in the house. We got
Bassman Powell.
Leon Bassman Powell. Got Daryl Lee. And all of us is in the bass house at Mr. Reggie Canty's bass house. All these Detroit bass players in the house. It's a whole bunch of us, folks. It's a whole bunch of us. Everybody got basses. It's bass bags, bass guitars, amps, all kinds of stuff around here, man.
And we take endorsements.
Yeah, right.
DR Strings.
Y'all hear that? We take endorsements. Y'all want to help us out?
Right.
So right now we're doing an interview with Mr. David Nichols. First question I always ask is, how long you been playing? What made you pick up the bass and all that kind of good stuff? Help me out here.
I started playing as a teenager. My friend down the street, his father bought him a bass for Christmas. And I got a little jealous, so I said, hey, told my dad I want one too. So my dad, when I bought my first bass, it was a Fender Jazz down at Fiddler's. It's on Mack and 3 Mile Drive.
Oh yeah. My neighborhood. Chisel Brothers.
Yeah, that was my first bass that I got there, but somebody wanted a little more than I am. Like, they robbed me and took it at gunpoint. On my way home from school, I played in stage band. And that was my first experience having a bass guitar. This is another Mike Harrington creation. Very nice bass. It sounds good. A nice sounding bass. I love it. I love playing. I don't play much, but I'm trying to get back into it. These guys really inspired me.
Dude, well, so you picked it up. You started playing bass because your friend started playing bass.
Primarily.
See,
my friends.
It's amazing what callings we have, man. Dang, he left it. He got fortunate. Terry got to play the bass because somebody stole some drums. You see how things work out?
Yeah.
So, who you playing with, man? Who's some of your favorite bass players?
My favorite bass player, probably one of them, of Louis Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, Marcus Miller, of course, Victor Wood, and all the new guys, but Louis Johnson was my guy. Yeah, he was my guy.
Who you playing with now? What kind of stuff you doing?
I play at church every now and then. I'm a singer.
Yeah, I did see you sing the other night.
Yeah, I'm primarily a singer, but I play bass.
Well, you play very well, by the way.
Well, thank you. I mean, I love the instrument. It's the bottom of everything. And I really enjoy playing. I enjoy listening to guys. When I'm sitting in the room here, I'm just in awe. I'm hearing these guys play. I'm like, oh my God. I was scared to strum a little bit. I was like, wow. I seen Larry Lee a couple years ago. I seen him playing downtown, and this guy was awesome, man. I was like, wow.
Master.
You know? And then the other day when we were down there at Lucky's, I sang, and Mr. Terry right here, he threw down and he backed me up. Guy had me in the wrong key, but my man
I didn't even know that song, and I just played it.
I mean, but if it wasn't, seriously, if it wasn't for the bass, I would have got lost in the song. But he just held it down, and he came up there, man, I was like, man, that's always good to have a good bass player playing.
It's probably the drummer starting it off in the wrong key.
Now, I first met you at Lucky's, by the way.
Right.
And in the house we had at Lucky's, we went to go see Mike Harrington play. Of course, we went to go see the rest of the band, but we used to come in to represent bass players. And I had to. One of the bass players that was in there was James Jamerson Jr.
Yes.
And another bass player was Lamont Johnson. You know, that's a staple legend in Detroit.
I'm taking lessons from him. I just started.
You taking lessons from Lamont Johnson. He taking lessons from Lamont Johnson. And so is the bass house master, Reggie Canty.
Sign me up.
No, one thing I did that night I met you, since I couldn't join that big, huge picture that the rest of you guys did, I took a picture with 9 of us bass players. And once I took that picture, I tagged everybody's name but yours because I didn't know your name, and they say he's one of the Detroit bass players. So when did you get on Detroit bass players? How did I miss you, man?
Kerry Lacey.
Yeah.
I met him at the Guitar Center, and we just started kicking and talking, and a very friendly guy, you know. And we just started talking. He said, "Hey man, they got this page, you know, bass player, Detroit bass player." And he said they were going down to take some pictures at Hitsville. I wasn't able to make it; I had to work. But that's how I met up with Kerry Lacey. Just at the music store.
So you got on the site and
and I was at Nichols and I seen Terry playing. You know, the guy was smoking. You know, I was like, wow. And I was listening to just what he was doing, you know, and I was just sitting back and just taking it easy, man. I'm getting back into it. And just to be around some guys who, you know, who play at this level and have been all over the world, man, I feel like maybe I shouldn't even be here, but hey, I'm glad to be here.
With that, you play, you like playing, and you like to face the Detroit bass player page as well?
Yes, absolutely. One thing that really stands out about these guys...
on the page?
Right. When you run into bass players from Detroit, they don't act funny. Nobody snobs and funny acting, you know. I've been very impressed, to say the least, at how friendly and how people don't mind showing you licks or sharing ideas about equipment or what have you. And your technique, and then I think that's just an awesome thing because you don't see that a lot.
Right. Yeah, I'm sitting here learning how to play from all you cats myself.
Yeah, man, I was just looking over it. I said, man, these guys, you know, been around a long time and played with, you know, professionals, and I've never been at that level, you know.
But see, you know what, these interviews that I'm doing, it don't matter what level you on. The only thing is you Detroit bass player. You ain't even gotta be from Detroit.
Absolutely. Yeah, there you go. I just appreciate just being in the house.
Yeah, if you
how come I'm the only 4-stringer in here? You guys suck.
Yeah, you are the only one with...
I've had this conversation before about this, and you guys...
You are the only one with 4 strings.
That's right.
Yeah, but, you know, I play in church, and a lot of times when you're in church, a lot of the songs are E-flat. So, you know, and I don't like the D-tune, so you got to have a 5-string.
Right.
So that's just the way it is.
Well, man, look, it's been a pleasure meeting you, Mr. David Allen Nichols. And if somebody want to hang out with you, like I said, that we can find you on Facebook as well, on David Allen Nichols on Facebook, right?
Absolutely.
All right, this is another one of our Detroit bass players, Mr. David Allen Nichols. Come on, play some. Take us out, man.
I'm just going to hit a little bit of glide. Everybody.
Talking about he can't play.
You know, you talk about David Allen Greer. He's not a bass player, but he's a Detroiter.
Oh, yeah.
He's from Flint or something like that.
Detroit. He's from Detroit.
Oh, he's from the D's? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Allen.
In his house.
Why I keep wanting to say Greer? David Allen
Nichols.
Yeah.
You're going to have to do some more editing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to edit some up.